a pleasure to be here tonight because, oh my god, the performers before me are so amazing, and like, I'm so glad that we have such a thing as like queer open mic night, because that's so fucking empowering. Good lord. This is some good shit. I know there's been like a lot of deep pieces going on, but I'm gonna switch it up by doing a little comedy. And tell you guys some stories. Also I'm like wearing like the standard like gay comedian uniform tonight, which is the rainbow suspenders and bow tie look. I know that my friend actually had to pin it in place because these suspenders just pop off, and I was like, I like being popping, but not on stage. Suspenders. Also, shout out to like the person in the pink sweatshirt taking pictures, because I was like tucking my boobs back into my binder at one point, and like that person was taking pictures of me at that moment. So I was like, oh man, I feel so sexy right now. I'm just trying to tuck this gender dysphoria away real quick. Okay, hi, I'm Sam. I use they, them pronouns. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I'm also out. Thank you, I thought that was a stupid pun. Oh, yes. You guys are amazing. Okay, so I identify as bisexual by including 2 or more genders. Identify as gender fluid. And I also identify as polyamorous, which means ethical non-monogamy, for those of you who do not know. I'll be telling stories about that later, because that's a fun time. So like I said, I'm like out of all the closets, like, and like, you know how like you get those questions from your family, and when you come out, if like, for the people who have come out, like, shout out to people who are in the closet because you are strong and I love you. Yeah, so those like weird questions you get from your family when you come out. So I'd like to dedicate this next part to my family. Like, they didn't disown me when I came out. It was just like, damn, they said some weird things. Okay, so I have a list of all the favorite things that my family said to me that are really weird when I came out. So I was talking with my sister in the car one time about being gender fluid, and she just looks me in the eye and she's like really angry, and she's like, do you want a dick? Like, I mean, at this point I come out as bisexual as well, and I was like, dicks are nice, but I'm 14. But personally, I do not want bottom surgery on my body. Thank you, Liv. Okay, so one time I was talking about the LGBT community with my grandma, and I was trying to tell her that I was really queer, and she wasn't getting it. She thought I was just going into queer space and stuff like that, and she's like, oh man, you gotta be careful of those lesbians, because they can be really mean. And I was like wondering what she was talking about, and then I remembered like my grandma, she's a really wacky lady. She's had a wild life. She used to live in Brooklyn. She used to keep a razor blade under her tongue. She lived in a dangerous neighborhood. Yeah, I have some stories about that too, but I'm not gonna tell those tonight. And so like, she also used to like work in a morgue and be a part of Hell's Angels. So in my head I'm like, was she friends with like Dykes on Bikes when that started? Is that what she's talking about? Oh my god. Okay, so one time my grandpa sat me down after like I was talking about him about more gay things, because that's all I talk about to my family apparently. And he's a conservative Republican, but he's not an asshole about it. So he sat me down and he was like, Sam, you know I'll always love you, even if you go to school with a bunch of communist pinkos. Thanks for the sentiment. I appreciate it. By the way, pinkos means socialist, so that kind of fits, because I do like socialism. But yeah, okay, so this one wasn't said, but my dad didn't get that I was trans. And so I brought him to trans group therapy with him. Like, so I brought him to, so he went to the parent meeting, I went to the trans kid group meetup thing, and like, so I was like dropping mad hints that I'm trans. Like, I'm like, I'm trans, Dad. And he wasn't getting it, so I was like, all right, we're gonna go the extra mile. We're gonna go with trans group therapy, Dad. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. You're gonna know. And so he went, and he still called me his daughter and used she pronouns. Like, I was just the best ally ever. Like, I just went to trans group therapy because I was just really tight with my homies there. Like, no, Dad, this is me. What? Like, he gets it like a year later, finally, thank goodness. But yeah, So that was just a weird process. Yeah, my family wasn't like, oh, Christ compels you, like, you can't be gay, sort of thing. It was just like, what? Can you explain that one more time? What's gender fluid? And so, yeah, they get it now, they get it now, thank goodness. Yeah, actually, the first time my sister, like, told me that she accepted me was when she was smoking out of an apple, and she was like, damn, you came out all those years ago, and you showed up, man. We thought it was just a phase, but you showed us. And I was like, thanks, Liv. Love you too. Okay, so I love my sister. Even if she does yell at me sometimes, do I want a dick? It's okay. So I live on the rainbow floor, which is a really and like I was wondering who's gonna come tonight, and like it's like most of my friends from E-Gay. Shout out to E-Gay. Thank you so much for being here. So I haven't seen a straight in weeks, basically. And so when I did see a straight recently, I was talking with my friend Krishna in the skate park, and we were like talking about skateboards and skating because I rollerblade. If you see someone rollerblading around campus, it's probably me. Yay! And so he like his friends roll up, and like one of his friends is a frat guy because he immediately told me, "Hey, I'm in a frat." I'm from Kappa Beta Omega Call of Duty League of Legends Division. And so in my head, I'm like, oh, I do community living too. I should mention that. And so I said out loud, "Oh, I live on the rainbow floor. It's very gay." And he didn't laugh. Because I forgot, one, you don't say that shit to the straights. And two, this is not a gay thing. I don't know why I did this. What is this? I don't know. Ugh. Okay, so speaking of the straights trademark, reacting to things, back in my hometown, I get this thing a lot where people will come up to me and they'll tell me, "Oh my god, you're the first transgender person I've ever met." And like I live on the rainbow floor again, like I'm hustling around queer people, like I go out to events stuff like that, I run into trans people as well. And I'm like, "Becky, go outside, we're everywhere." Like, fun fact, there's 1.4 million trans people in America. We could form a militia at this point. I could like make us matching gender neutral uniforms and do like Letterman jackets. We could go out and like punch Mike Pence. I always find it so weird because I'm like, there's so many trans people. What do you? Okay. Okay. So I identify as polyamorous. As I mentioned before, that's ethical non-monogamy, not cheating, just some good dating times where you date lots of people, and it can get really gay. Not always though. Okay. So when I first realized that I was polyamorous, I was dating this guy, and we were really good friends with this other couple who was also a guy and a girl, and we were all bisexual. We didn't know what polyamory was at this point, by the way. And so I would flirt with the girl all the time, and like my boyfriend at the time would flirt with the other guy, and we would just like compete to be like who was gayer. Like I would like be with the girl and I'd be like, "Oh honey, you look so good tonight." And then the guys would be like, "We can do better than that." And so like one day I discovered this like amazing book where it was talking about polyamory and like 3-person households and like domestic evictions, and I was like, holy shit, that's a thing? Oh my god, all my feelings make sense now. You can date more than one person, guys. Because like before I was like, guys, what are we doing? This is really gay, but I don't know what we're doing. And so, like, I was like, oh man, I know what polyamory is now, so I'm gonna start doing that ethically, which is a really complicated thing for like a middle schooler / freshman to do. And I did my best. That situation did not work out. I'm currently in a happy polyamorous relationship with like 2-3 people. I don't know if that counts friends with benefits, but I got a couple of those. Okay, so yay. So. My mom knows about all of these things, by the way, because as a person, I can't get away with shit. I literally can't get away with anything. Like, I like tried to ride the metro for free one time, and the ticket police were there, and like they were like, "You have to contest this now," and I was, and like, so I would like go to high school and I wear like a tank top, and they'd be like, "We can see your bra strap. Go to detention." I was like, what? I was just changing out of my musical theater clothes and I didn't have time before class, but now I'm extra late. That's fine. Okay, and like I also could not get away with that time that I had sex with that one girl, and I promised my mom she was just a friend. And so it was like, my mom knocks on the door, dinner's ready, and I'm like, we're coming in a minute. Well, I'm coming in, Samantha, Brigade is fine. And I was like, oh shit. Thank God my door has a lock, and she's like, I'm opening the lock, and I'm like, oh fuck, not for long. Okay, so I'm gender fluid, but I'm also kinky, and I love femdom, and so that's an intersexual part of my personality. Yes, kinky people! Man, okay, so this is not a sex story, by the way. This is just some shit that happened on like the daily where you have like kinky friends and like you make fun of them and stuff like that. And so like I love to do this thing with like my submissive friends, because like normally like submissives and doms have like special titles, like I don't know, like baby or like little girl, little boy, stuff like that. Or like little one. And so I love doing that thing with like my little friends where I'll like, they'll be like, hey, can you pass me that? And I'm like, sure, little one. And then their eyes go wide and they're all like, oh shit, and they get like bitch slapped in the little space. Because I'm a mean dom friend. So Karma's a bitch, and one time I was hanging out with my guy friends, and one of them found out about my dom title because I made the mistake of trusting one of them. Yeah. So we're hanging out, it's like the end of the night, and one of them starts giggling, and like they're like about to leave, and they're like, good night, mistress. And like, I'm shook because he figured out my title, and I'm like so pissed, and I'm like, because like when you like call a dog by their title outside the bedroom, like shit gets real quick. So I'm like, so he just like fucking books it out of the parking lot because I'm like so mad, and like I'm twirling my purse at him because I'm like, god damn, this shit ain't gonna fly. And so like, I toss my purse, but I'm like running in Heelys, and that was not working. So I missed. And so like they're like speeding out of the parking lot, but right before they do, their window was open and I was holding a bunch of trash from a vending machine, and I threw all of it in their car window. So revenge is sweet. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.